What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone for another, not daily news video, a preview. There was no video yesterday because I was sick, still sick. That's why this preview for first time, I think, in a very long time, it's not going to be live. It's just going to pre-record because I don't think my voice is going to hold for 40 minutes. So this is going to be a preview for tomorrow's game. But before we get into it, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel as always, and hit that bell notification. Now, we play tomorrow on a Tuesday Serie A game, which still weird that we play Serie A football on Tuesday. Not sure what's that all about. It's a weird day to play a competition football, but whatever. And it's weird to say, but it's a relegation game basically. I kind of agree with Allegri now at this stage because the standings suggest that we are maybe not in a full relegation battle, but we are in and around those positions at this moment in time. Like, it is what it is. Nobody knows if you're going to get those 15 points back. You can have a feeling, like my personal feeling. Nobody knows if we will get even more points deducted. We don't know. The reality is that at this moment in time, they took 15 points off us, and we are sitting where we are sitting. I think 2 points above Salernitana. That's just the reality of the situation. And I think that's what Allegri is trying to make the players understand, that this is a very serious situation, because after the Atalanta game, he changed his tune a little bit, but then after Monza, he completely changed it again in terms of not talking about getting the points back, but just talking about the current situation we are in now as a club. And I think he's putting his players on high alert by making them understand the seriousness of the situation. And I think that's what we need to do at this point, because it is what it is. Like, we are in this situation, and we're only getting out of it by winning games. Excuse me. So yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I think nobody would have, like, it's just thinking about it makes me already weird, relegation battle, like almost relegation duel at this moment in time against Salernitana. Wild. But it is what it is, I guess. But he spoke, he had a presser. I didn't pick up all the quotes because he was talking about injuries. And yeah, players are injured at the club. We knew that. I think Bonucci has a flu. Besides the fact that nobody has an idea what his real injury is. That's a weird one. Pogba's not back. Paredes has a problem. It is what it is, I guess, at this point. But he said tomorrow's match is complicated because it's a difficult environment, and Nicola is doing a great job, which is true. Like, he's doing an excellent job with Salernitana, which is a weird situation because of the coach changing for a few days and all those things, but whatever. Looking at the standards, it's a direct confrontation. It's a long season. We have to continue our journey. We have a Coppa Italia semi-final, and we also try to go ahead in the Europa League. And then it's when he said, right now, the fact of the matter is that they have taken 15 points from us, and we have to think about reaching 40 points for salvation. It is ironic, but we have to think about this goal first and go step by step. That's a fact. It is what it is. Like, it's not fun. But that's the reality, and I think if the players don't understand that, it can get really ugly once they possibly deduct even more points because of wages and all those things. Who knows? So it's not looking good, and the players need to understand that it's serious business at this moment in time. Like, it is, it really is. And I don't think that's very easy to make the players understand, especially because you're playing with a team of players that are not going to be here next season because they're out of contract, and some just want to leave in general, period. So I don't think it's very easy to do. But it's the reality of the situation. Excuse me. It is. it is. But yeah. Then he talked about the players a bit. The players coming back. He was asked about Vlahovic and his lack of goal scoring, which obvious because he's been out for a very long time, or he's not being fit. Period. And we knew that. He said he has recovered his condition. I think he's doing much better physically. I also see him in a better shape and more powerful than before. Actually said, in different words, he lost weight. So we all knew he was struggling with that injury in the summer. We all thought he was gonna get that resolved over the summer, but then in preseason, you saw it was taking much longer than it was reported it would take. And at that point, you already had that feeling of, oh, this is not really going into the direction it should be going. It's not really looking good. Then the World Cup, before the World Cup, again, the relapse. He didn't play at the World Cup much. Came back out. I don't know. Very difficult season for him. And the way we play, I think it's going to be still a very difficult season from now until the end of the season. So let's see. But we're going to need his goals. I think that's obvious. Milik is out for probably a very long time. And Keane, he said, I find it very difficult to leave Keane out right now. He has totally changed this year. Now, has he improved compared to last season? 100%. But the bar was set extremely low by himself last season. Like, if people remember how he was playing last season, it's very difficult to play even worse than that. He was terrible last season. He's been better this season. He's getting goals this season more. He's getting crucial goals. Maybe not more, because last season he ended with quite a lot, but like overall he wasn't good. At the beginning of the season it still wasn't good. It's much improved at the moment, but it's still not where you're like, wow, or like, man, that's great. When you watch Keane, me just personally, I don't have that feeling. Like, I don't have the feeling when I watch him and be like, oh, that's great. That's exciting or whatever. It still feels very, I don't know, forced. I don't know. It feels very, not a hard watch, but it feels like we need more. We still need more. But he has improved. Yes, again. And he says it's very hard to leave him out. Also because of injuries. Like, it is what it is. That's why he's probably going to play a lot. But let's see tomorrow, I guess. If he chips in with the key goals, then all good, I guess. But overall, I still don't think it's wow. Or it's like, wow, that's great. I just don't get that feeling. But let's see. I hope he does well. I hope he does even better from now until the end of the season. But yeah. Now, to match prediction and the lineup. So this is from Di Marzio. Again, it could be not this, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's something completely. I will kind of be shocked if it's something different, because I think it's gonna be something like this. Szczesny, the great Brazilian backline, which isn't great. So Danilo, Bremer, Sandro, Quadrado, still confused. I don't get it. But Fagioli, Locatelli, Rabiot, Kostic, Di Maria, Vlahovic. I think the biggest question everybody has watching this is, where the hell is Chiesa? And I think nobody can answer that question. Why Chiesa isn't starting games? Because it's complete madness. It's complete madness. He's fit. He said he's fit. There's no excuse to not play him. There's just no excuse. I don't get it. I don't think anyone will get it. He's trying to build to play it very safe and try to, again, with this lineup, to me, it screams soak up pressure and wait for the few moments again. Away to Salernitana. I know the situation is what it is, but you're better than Salernitana. You should just go out there and win that game with your best three players up top. I just can't believe you're benching Chiesa. I just can't. And out of that front three, he is probably your best player or informed player, because Di Maria has ups and downs. Vlahovic is just back. Like, it absolutely makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Quadrado can actually stink out the place. again ever since he came back, even though it's a very small sample size, but it just copy paste of the big sample size we have over the last year and a half. He's back into that team. It's very hard to watch. The back three, like there's nobody else. I don't like the back three, but who else are we gonna play? I don't think Gatti is any good. I don't like DeCilio. So yeah, that's what you have. I'm not a fan of Rugani, so I cannot really argue with that. But I still can't understand why Chiesa is being benched. I just don't. I don't get it because he said he's fit, he's doing well, he's very happy with him, and then benched again. I don't get it. But it is what it is, I guess. Like we can moan about it, but he's not gonna play him unless something changed. But going off most sources, it's very unlikely that he's gonna start. But he should. He should start absolutely. But yeah, my prediction is 1-1. I don't think we're gonna win. I think we were in a bad moment, and I think we're just gonna ride out that bad moment. In my opinion, yes, we won against Lazio, and we looked solid again, but we didn't create much. In my opinion, besides that first half, the second half was a bit weird. I'm still not convinced, because we have ups and then downs. It's the same thing over and over again. So I'm not convinced. I won't be convinced from now until the end of the season. Nothing's going to change that. But I believe the players are putting that into their heads. 15 points, relegation, maybe more points. And I think we're just going to bottle it 1-1 away to Salernitana. That's my prediction. I'm not optimistic about it tomorrow. I will say that. But yeah, my voice is almost gone, so I'm going to end it now. Please like the video. Let your prediction be known in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us tomorrow for the post game. I need to see if that's going to be live or not. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See you again tomorrow. Ciao.